We are the Link Up Media Group of companies right here when we jump it off.
And that's us. That's us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, of course, what we call Link Up Radio 93.5 WVIP. It's now 9:03, and it's time for the Brad and Squeeze Show. Each and every single weekday at 9 a.m. and, of course, 12 noon.
Cue the music, Kyle. Cue it.
I would like to welcome Bradford H. Bernstein. That voice happens to be our attorney on the Brad and Squeeze Show, also referred to as Bradman. Brethren.
Yes.
Okay? So that's
Mr.
for...
Steenburn.
I don't know about that.
I've been called Mr. Steenburn, Mr. Steen.
Bernstein.
Berenstein.
Mm-hmm.
The Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Lawyer. The lawyer man.
Yes. What else have I been called?
That's the funny one.
I love
the lawyer man.
Yeah, Mr. Gold. I've been called Goldstein.
Squeeze your brethren.
Yeah.
Squeeze your friend.
Yeah, your friend.
Yeah. So, and also, of course, want to say welcome to SMG. Brad calls him different names. I call him SMG.
Good morning.
When I want to piss him off, I call him Kylie. All right? All right? And I did that because I've been trying to find a way to get back at him. But that's okay. Then we've got little Nikki.
Good morning.
Director of First Impressions. Okay.
That is true.
For the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. Then we've got Daniel, the button pusher for the cameras.
Also known as Spielberg Jr.
Spielberg Jr.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes.
Also, we've got Kimberly. New kid on the block. Not so new anymore, the way she operates and carries herself with this company. You would think she has been here for years. Welcome to the show.
Hey, hey, hey.
She was an avid listener for years, so she feels she has been here.
She has been a listener for years?
For years.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
How do you think she got the job?
Wow.
Yes.
You must have been saying these ass H's.
She was asking me about our August 3rd, 2014 show when you had mentioned something about, and I said, I don't remember that show.
August 3rd, 2014.
But she seemed to have remembered it in the interview, and I'm like, wow. You're hired.
Yeah. This is the Brad and Squeeze Show, and just about everything goes here. What I love about the show is that the fact that we're just so comfortable with the show. And yes, you will hear some things that are completely off the cuff, some things that are just bizarre and crazy. And yes, we do. The prevalence is to actually help people in many ways. So, Brad,
we help people.
We help people.
We had a discussion about this yesterday.
Yes, we did.
I said we're not really a law show per se. We're not really an entertainment show per se.
Mm-hmm.
We're somewhat funny on occasion per se.
I think we're funny all the time.
I think we're funny all the time too. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm trying to just be humble. And I said we help people. That's kind of like the one thing we do. Mm-hmm. We help people.
Speaking about funny, I got hacked yesterday.
I saw that on Instagram, but I thought you were just trying to be funny. I didn't realize that you really got hacked.
I did.
You know, our servers here at Spar and Bernstein got hacked too.
Yeah, I got hacked.
Yeah, we got hacked.
What's the name of that person?
Putin.
No, the person that they posted on my page.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw it said I got hacked.
Oh, so you didn't see what they posted?
No, what they posted.
Forget it. Forget it. All right, so.
I thought you meant like who hacked you. I'm like,
yeah,
it was Vladimir Putin. Always hacks you.
Hey, I've been poached on.
What?
I've been poached on.
You've been poached on.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into the show. We're going to be answering some immigration questions. The number to call right now, if you are here without a green card, if you are here out of status, if you are here, as they would say, illegally, which I don't like that term, call this number right now. Bradford H. Bernstein would like to be stumped. 1-800-529-5465. That is 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. If you're listening to 93.5 WVIP, turn up your radios, start dialing 1-800-529-5465. Don't forget SMG manages, of course, these social media platforms. I manage my own when I'm not being hacked.
It's the show.
David Squeeze Annakie on Facebook, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein on Facebook, Brad Bernstein on Facebook, and Spar Bernstein on YouTube. You were saying?
It's the show within a show.
A show within a show.
SMG, right?
He's got his
the
own
show within a show.
Accurate.
Right? But he has not got a haircut in a very long time.
Neither have you.
Why is
No, I have not. My hair is.
Neither have I.
But I don't have. I don't do the afro like SMG.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't. I don't have the hair. or the DNA for it, but
don't have the texture.
I don't have the texture
Dude,
for
even
it.
if you wanted,
Your hair
you
wouldn't
could not do the
defy gravity.
afro. You could not do dreadlocks.
No, I couldn't do anything.
You could do Captain. It's the guy from Star Trek.
Captain Kirk.
I can't do Captain Kirk.
No, the new Star Trek guy
I don't.
Are you thinking of the guy who plays Professor X?
and Professor X. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Sir Patrick.
Thank you.
Sir Patrick Stewart. Good point, Kyle.
Also, Squeeze, I saw an old interview with you in braids.
Yes.
Squeeze used to rock the braids.
I used to have braids.
He did.
I used to have
did.
braids. I used to have braids.
That was like late 90s, early 2000s Squeeze.
The
Yep.
braids.
When I met Brad, I had braids.
Yes. And the funniest thing is when I met Squeeze, and I met him in person, he talked with a Jamaican,
It's thicker.
thick Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
But then when I spoke to David Annakie on the telephone, David Annakie sounded like Brian Gumbel. And
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, David Annakie sounded like Brian Gumbel, and then I met Squeeze, and he has like a really thick Jamaican accent. And for about 5 weeks,
1-800-LawLink.
this is absolutely true story. For the first 5 weeks I met this guy,
I
I
didn't
didn't know that David Annakie and Squeeze was the same guy. He was just like two completely different personalities.
One
But
on
now-
the phone and one off the phone.
Right, but now I think he's kind of melded everything together, and he's
Go on. Call me something. Go on. Go on. Go.
guy.
Do it.
he's a good guy.
You know?
Good guy.
All
Wait a
right.
minute, so the comment section's kind of blowing up about you being hacked. That Caitlyn Jenner picture.
Yeah.
That was you. I was wondering.
Did you
I was
put
like, I
that
don't
one,
get it.
or
I got hacked.
oh, that Caitlyn Jenner was? You did not do that one.
No.
I was wondering why you, Caitlyn. Okay, I did see that. I'm like, Squeeze going out of his comfort zone, posting Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand you posting. Bruce.
Somebody is being funny.
I get. Who do you think hacked you? Do you have an idea?
I do, but
Are your glasses? Are you? Oh, you have like a thread on your glasses. Who would you think? Let's call some people out.
I'm not calling any names.
Would you think that it would be somebody who has a vendetta against you, or somebody who's just trying to be funny?
I think it's someone who's trying to be funny.
Try to be funny.
Yeah.
Funny how?
Exactly.
Exactly, because that ain't funny.
Because that was not
That's
funny.
not funny.
Was not
Not
funny.
funny. We'll show you funny in about 5 minutes.
No, I will show them funny when I see them.
Yeah.
I will need a good criminal defense attorney.
So you posted. What was the caption?
This sounds
It
premeditated.
was just an advertisement. The caption wasn't crazy. It was just
It wasn't
a picture.
crazy. Just a picture of Caitlyn.
Yeah.
I thought it said something like Squeeze, like
Yeah, right.
something-
Whatever.
like Squeeze, was more power to you, something like that. I thought he said something like more power to you, Caitlyn, or something like that. He was like,
No, I
Something
think
like
someone
that.
was taking a shot at his upcoming business venture.
Yeah. But
the venture of the nightclub.
venture of anything. I think it's just someone just being very funny. That's it.
Who has access?
Um,
Because who has access has the power.
as a matter of
Remember
fact,
that.
you know what?
That's always the line in the movie. Who has access? Because who has access has the power.
But listen, it's the internet.
Yes.
Anyone could have access. I
Trolls.
could hack into your account if I want.
Right. Like if I was going to write a movie, that's like, it's always who has access.
Snowden.
Yeah. You can make a whole movie about it, 7 movies about it.
Snowden. Jesley and Omar, Chelsea rather, and Omar is waiting to get their immigration questions answered because they called 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK.
Wouldn't that be a great movie? We call it Hacked. And it's all about Squeeze.
There is a movie.
And it's all about Squeeze running around trying to figure out who posted Caitlyn Jenner on his Instagram.
Nope.
No.
Wouldn't that be?
No. No.
I think that'd be a great movie.
I feel like that
It would
sounds
be
more riveting.
It would be straight. It would be a straight. It would be a straight to pay-per-view movie. I think it would skip right over the theaters. I think.
It'd be $16.99 for
Yeah.
a one-day rental. Try to get our money back.
No, it would be the 99-cent bit. Trust me.
Let's go to Chelsea.
All right, Chelsea.
Hello?
How are you?
I'm great, and how about you guys?
Good. What's
We
up?
are good.
That's wonderful. I have a question. Okay, I have a friend. She said that her boyfriend went to the embassy back in January, and they told him, they denied him, but they told him he could get a waiver.
Why was he denied, and what was he applying for?
A visa, and it was like an assault that he had on him when he was real young, when he was a teenager.
How old is he now?
He's 40.
And what type of visa was he applying for? A visitor's visa?
I guess. I believe so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he got an attorney to be able to get the waiver.
Right.
But he found out yesterday
He was denied.
that right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's a non-immigrant visa waiver, you have to show that the reasons why you're coming to the United States, the benefits to the United States for the reasons why you're coming, outweigh the reasons to the United States to deny you. So if he says, for example, I want to come and visit my girlfriend, or I'd like to go see the Empire State Building because I always had this dream of going to the 102nd floor and looking out and taking a selfie, whatever his reason is, there's no benefit to the United States of him coming. So, therefore, he is denied. I don't know what, if it's truly just to travel and be a tourist, it's unlikely that they would give him the waiver. Now, you said it was your girlfriend's boyfriend or your friend's boyfriend. If she is a U.S. citizen and she were to go down and marry him, and I'm not suggesting they get married because I don't know what their situation is, I'm just giving as a hypothetical, and she were to go down and marry him and then file for his green card, he would still need a waiver, but because this conviction happened more than 15 years ago, there's basically a statute of limitations. So you do file the waiver, but you just have to be able to show that there's no valid reason not to deny the waiver. In 99.9% of those cases, the waiver would get approved. It is a much easier waiver to do when the conviction was more than 15 years ago, and in this particular case, and you're applying for a green card.
Okay, because that not understanding, because she had to pay the money for him to get the attorney, and she's not understanding why she had to pay all of that money for him to get denied.
Well, obviously when you hire an attorney, and I don't know who she hired, but obviously when you hire an attorney, there's no attorney that can ever give you guarantee anything, obviously. But when you go to an attorney, you gotta, the attorney has a responsibility to tell you what's going on, and there's no guarantee of success, and this is what's happening. Sometimes attorneys don't do what they're supposed to do, but you as a consumer should be smart enough to say, hey, I would like to know more about what I'm doing. I would like to know more about what I'm paying for. I'd like to know more about what needs to be done here. And, sometimes you just got to be able to ask your own questions. Now, in this, just like you're doing now, and I'm having a discussion with you. Now, what I would suggest, is certainly have your friend have a consultation with us. Maybe, in that conversation, we can come up with some reason or benefit why the United States needs this man to come visit. If not, then, I'm going to probably suggest to the friend, if she's really in love and wants to be with this man, you know what? Time to pull out the wedding dress and time for him to go get a ring. All right? So, we'll see,
Because he said that the attorney told him he couldn't apply again for 3 years.
For a non-immigrant visa, perhaps, you could go back in 6 months and apply. You can keep applying every 6 months, so that's not true. Probably what the attorney said is it doesn't pay to apply for 3 years because nothing's going to change in your life in the next 6 months. But certainly you can, there's a difference between getting a visitor's visa and applying for a green card.
All right, gotcha.
So hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, because we gotta.
Let me ask you.
Nope. I would talk to you more, but I am told we have to move on now. Okay.
All right.
So
thank you.
but I hope I gave you a lot of good information. Okay.
You did.
All
You
right,
did.
okay.
I can let her know. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much for acknowledging that. Yes. The number once again for the Brad and Squeeze show for you to get your immigration questions answered just happens to be the number for the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-529-5465.
By the way, was I very monotone with that call?
Yes, you were.
I felt monotone the whole entire time.
You were.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Why?
And you don't
Why
know?
am I the way I am?
Why? I'm usually more animated. And I was animated up until the point when I spoke. I was trying to be very deliberate in my words.
I think her voice was monotone also. So
Yeah, but-
it brought you down to that
maybe
level also.
maybe it brought but
You were like,
but that
relate to
shouldn't
your
but that shouldn't happen. I'm a professional.
Yeah, you went into lawyer mode.
Yeah,
You're like, okay, this lady has a monotone voice. She means business.
She means business, and I went into but that shouldn't happen because I'm a professional.
Not like a
here.
Squeeze who don't
Can't
give
play
her.
to the audience.
I can't play to the audience. I gotta be me.
You could have been.
Exactly.
I gotta be me.
I
What?
think maybe like because you answer the same questions very often and you say a lot of the same stuff, maybe in a different way. Soon it's just gonna be everything's monotone because you've said everything already.
Not true, because I have answered every
question ever.
ever as it pertains to immigration at least 27 times over a 21-year period.
Well,
on
you
this
realize
radio
you
show.
answered her question like 4 times within the same time that you were doing it. You answered her questions like 4 times over and over. Hence the reason why I was like,
I was repetitive.
you were very repetitive.
I maybe that's why
I was trying to hold it in,
but maybe
I couldn't.
But maybe that's why I was monotone, because I was actually maybe just fell into a lull, and I didn't even realize I was being repetitive.
Don't think about it too much. What's your name?
I was just about to say. All right, let's go to Omar.
Omar.
Thanks for waiting, Omar.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. I just want to say thanks for the work y'all are doing on this program. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Everybody really appreciate it. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
I have only 2 questions here.
Sure, go ahead.
Is someone that has a work permit, social number, and driver's license who is filing for it to get a green card considered to be undocumented, same way?
No.
Okay. Why is it that a person who have an advanced parole can leave and come back into the U.S.?
Because the government says they're giving you advance parole is permission by the government to be paroled back into the United States. There's a difference between parole and making an entry, and everybody, you should understand the concept. The government's not saying you're allowed to leave and re-enter the United States, although that's what you're physically doing. Parole means that you are considered at the border, but because you have a pending case for your green card, and because we believe that you have a meritorious case for your green card, we're going to allow you, rather than sit in jail waiting for your interview, because you're not allowed in the country till you get a green card, we're going to parole you in. It's like being let out of jail, and we're going to let you live here in the United States pending your green card interview. So parole is not really where, legally speaking, you're at the border. Physically, you're in America.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, so I am documented with all those stuff. Work permit.
Correct.
Social. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you very much,
All
Mr. Brad. Yeah, man. You continue to keep up the good work, you and Mr. Squeeze and stuff. Nobody listen to Squeeze.
That's very true. Nobody listens to Squeeze. All right, thank you, my man. I'm not supposed to say that, but he is my man. All right?
All right.
All right, take care.
All right.
All right, yeah, I was told not to say my man to anybody because
No.
I sound really weak when I say it. But
Sound weak?
I sound weak when I say it, but he was my man. I had to say it.
Sound like a lot of things when you say that. man.
Yeah, I had to say it.
Just don't say it, all right? No, but I'm serious. Brad's got to know how to say it.
I got to be able to say it.
You know,
I got to take lessons on that stuff.
Seriously speaking, I have not really taken you to the hood as yet. The real
Why
hood.
would you want to take
why would
Brad
I
to
wanna
the
go?
hood?
Because I just want to take him to the hood.
So he can never come
No
back.
disrespect. I think Danielle would fare better in the hood.
Wait, you got to take.
I don't think Brad. Kimberly would fare pretty decent in the
Kimberly
hood.
is be good in the hood.
But if I take Brad to the hood,
Brad would be like, what is
he'd
that?
stick out
What's
like a
going on?
sore thumb.
But I like the American hood. Take him to the gully.
Take him to the
Are you talking about the hood in Jamaica?
I'm just,
Any
the hood
hood.
period. Any hood.
Whether it's here in
I've been in the
Jamaica.
hood
We
in
need to
America.
bring cameras and audio
Dude.
recording equipment on this journey.
Like I
This
said,
is
if I took Daniel or Kimberly to the hood,
Did you see them?
nobody would even really
by the way-
seriously notice it. But if I took you to the hood,
I'm like, what is this man doing here?
Exactly.
By the way, did you see Kyle's meme yesterday? SMG's meme that we're racing, me, you, and
Yeah.
Mr. Bolt from
Yeah.
the Shark. That would basically be me
In the hood.
in the hood.
and ironically, you posted an
Ironically.
article from the New York Times this morning.
I did not post it. I sent you the email. I didn't post it, but I should.
I posted it.
Oh, you did post it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, about. I didn't read the whole thing because we had to get on the radio, but it was about how Usain Bolt has an
Is an unconventional
unconventional stride.
right.
Because of his
And that may
unconventional
be his
stride
success.
was the reason for his success.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're saying.
You know, I always thought that about you as well. You had an unconventional way on the radio, which is why you are successful, because it's different.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's really the essence of the Brad and Squeeze show, though.
Unconventionality.
Different strides, making
You know,
it work.
Yes.
you know what? Coincidentally,
Yes.
Bolt and I share the same birthday.
Really?
Yeah, coincidentally,
You didn't get a speed, though, did you?
I did not get his speed.
No. And you did in the lung capacity.
The fear part of the.
You know, it's funny. He got the
the-
speed in his legs, and Squeeze got it in his lungs.
But look at it this way.
What?
See, I'm very happy because the fairer part of my fan base and people that love and like me.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't want to be the fastest man in reference to them.
Why?
I went over your head, man. Let's get back to the show.
I didn't,
All right.
I didn't understand that one. Did you understand that one?
Show within a show. I'm
Show us the show.
distracted.
Okay, fine.
Let's go to
Christ.
Christ.
Hello?
How are you?
How are you, Christ?
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Is that your name, Christ?
Yeah, Chris.
Christ.
Crest or Christ?
Christ.
Chris.
Oh, Chris!
There
They
it
put
is.
Christ here.
Oh my
They
They
God.
put CHRIST.
Oh my God. I
we
thought
were
I was
getting a
talking to
call.
Christ.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Chris.
Hey, put
All right,
Christ on
typo.
with the Jewish guy. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Go ahead,
What's
Chris.
up?
What's your question?
My question is, I was here with a tourist visa. I did a petition for my sister, but now I getting married with a U.S. citizen. I want to know if she can petition for me, or if it's not going to be a problem for the both petitioners that are going to be sent.
By the way, just out of curiosity, I'm going to answer your question right now, but where you from?
And I'm from Haiti.
You're from Haiti. All right. If your sister filed for you, but you made a legal entry into the United States, of course you could adjust your status. It's not a problem for your sister at all. Your U.S. citizen wife will file your adjustment. You'll get your work permit in 90 days. You'll get your green card in about 6-7 months.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you're all good. Hold on one second, and we can help you. Okay.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Make the link, make the call. Once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. And, of course, powered by Page 21. We'll talk more about that later on. But right now, we're taking calls. Let's go to DJ.
DJ,
Hello, good morning.
how are you?
Good morning.
I'm good morning. I have a question. I overstayed in the United States, and I got married. I did my I-130. That one came through. It was approved. There was a next documentation they asked for. I sent it in. It was approved. Now, NBC sent me back a letter stating the 6 steps that I should complete, as in choose an agent and pay the fee and whatever. But my thing is, now that I've reached a stop, my wife is getting
Antsy.
doubtful, I guess.
Antsy.
There's no effort being put on it right now.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I'm in New York at the moment.
Okay. And why didn't you file an adjustment application? Is your wife not a citizen?
No, she wasn't.
Okay. Is she a resident?
Yes, but she was granted the citizenship where she should now apply for her passport just to get it. But with that, she's still dragging her foot.
All right, but she's a citizen. You should be filing an adjustment of status application. You can never force anybody to not drag their feet. So you as the husband and as somebody who knows your wife and has a relationship with her, you have to work extra hard to make it work. I don't know what else to say. You can't force somebody to do something. You could only get people to do things because they love you and they want to be with you and they want to share a life with you. So you have to ask yourself, and now this is like turning into the love line a little bit, but you have to ask yourself, what do I need to do as a husband to like make this relationship work? I don't know, but you can't force somebody to do it.
True. Okay, that's one part. But
okay,
the next step is you're saying that I should file
an adjustment. Well, your wife is a citizen, you told me, right?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, so you should be filing an adjustment application. You should not be corresponding with the National Visa Center. You should not be paying a filing fee to the National Visa Center. That's all money wasted that ultimately is to schedule you to go for a visa appointment wherever country you're originally from. You want to adjust your status. You live in New York. You live with a U.S. citizen. You have an I-130 approved. You want to file an adjustment application, pay the filing fee at $1,225, and you get your green card here.
Okay, and I can do that with you guys, or as you said, just
you can do that with me. You can do that with us. Hold on one second, all right?
1-800-529-5465. Tune in at 12 noon also.
We will be back.
We will be back.
We will be back.
We will be back.
You're making them think we're leaving. We're not leaving.
We are not leaving.
Sound like that.
Yeah, you're saying we
are not leaving. Thank you all for watching. No, we will. Guess what time it is,
We have a
Squeeze?
good half an hour.
It is 12:30.
Hold on. Here we go.
It's 9:30.
Here we go. We will be back. No. We will be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
Yes. The Brad and Squeeze Show will be back. Stay tuned. And here's a message from your sponsor.
No.
Where's the message?
I think that's when you were supposed to start the 30 for 30. I'm just saying.
It's because it's 9:30, but somebody just doesn't read the script in front of them.
I forgot to pay Nikki for last week. Here's 50 cents.
He's trying to be
Now
cute.
I know why she's not in the room sometimes. She's not getting paid enough.
I'm keeping.
By the way,
this
she's
50
keeping it. She's keeping it. Look, she put it in her pocket. All right, so all of this is brought to you by USA Credit
I'm just
Repair.
remembering that trick that I showed you.
Yeah, I know. Inside joke.
Inside joke.
I know the trick.
You know the trick?
Yeah.
When you say, hey, let me see $20, I'll show you a trick. And then you
Put it
stick
in
it
my
in your
yeah.
All right, so this is all brought to you by USA Credit Repair. For those who don't know what USA Credit Repair is, USA Credit Repair is a company that repairs your credit.
No.
It repairs your credit.
No.
Not in Antarctica. It doesn't repair your credit in Somalia. It does not repair, you don't repair credit in Afghanistan, do you? It is in the USA. In the USA where the credit will be repaired. And for those, we learned something the other day.
What's that?
What we learned is it's not just for your ego why you need to have your credit above 700, because people walk around and goes, who cares what my credit is? I don't have a big ego, so it's 600, so it's ugly, big deal. But guess what? When your credit is in the 600s or worse, it is disgusting in the 500s, you will be paying more for everything. You will be paying more on your credit card.
Fact.
You will be paying more on your car loans or car lease.
Fact.
You will be paying more for your house. You will be paying more probably even in rent because you will have less choices on where to rent from.
Fact.
You will be paying more everywhere because when your credit is $500 or $600, what you are showing to the world is you're a bad credit risk. You are a risk to do business with. And because you are a risk to do business with, we are going to cover our asses, whoever is doing business with you, and they're going to charge you a lot more money.
Yep.
That is why it is good business and good sense to have your credit above 700. Because whatever you pay USA Credit Repair, you are going to make back multiple times.
Yep.
Multiple times by paying less money to everybody.
Yep.
It's a win-win.
Yep. Some people just don't get it. They only
They
think
don't
about
get it.
today.
They don't get it.
They don't think about the fact that if you have a credit score above 700, you could actually save thousands of dollars every single year.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is all brought to you by page 21, USA Credit Repair.
I wish someone would give the number.
The key to Beautiful Credit, and what we're going to do for everybody who is listening right now, we're calling it, we don't do it all the time, but I was told to do it this time. We don't know when it will happen again. I don't know. I can't promise you because they tell me on a need-to-know basis. I said, are we going to do it this afternoon? You're on a need-to-know basis. What about for the rest of the week? You're on a need-to-know basis. So I'm not even told. I don't know what their formula is, but right now, what they say is the next 30 people who will call USA Credit Repair, only 30 telephone calls. Not 30 people who are going to sign up. It's the first 30 people. You don't sign up, you don't sign up. But the first 30 people to call at the 30-minute mark of our show, which we just surpassed, will get their first 30 days free credit repair. And USA Credit Repair gives you a 90-day money-back guarantee. So for the first 30 days, you're not paying. And if your credit's not up after 90 days, you're getting your money back.
Right.
And if your credit goes up, you're saving money. There's absolutely nobody in the world who doesn't win this way.
Everybody wins when you call USA Credit Repair.
Let me give you the telephone number.
What's the number?
646. This is the special number.
That's the special number.
The special number for the 30. The 30 on 30 at 30.
Yep.
It's the 30 on 30 at 30.
Yep.
For USA Credit Repair. 646 200 5881. That's 646 200 5881. The next 30 people will get their credit repaired for free for the first 30 days and will get a 90-day money-back guarantee that if their credit is not raised, you get your money back. Only for the next 30 people. Let me give you the number 3 more times. 646 200 5881. 646 200 5881. Are you taking this down, Kyle?
Yes.
Take it down.
200-5481.
What? You did not take. No, it's 646 200 5881.
5881.
5881. 588 585. It's a 5, Kyle. 5881. 646 200 5881 USA Credit.
You've got 4 people so far, as you can see.
All right.
Calling, and they're
Wonderful.
going up. All right.
Wonderful.
All right.
They
There it
want to
is.
see Beautiful Credit.
There it is.
30 for 30.
There's 26 spots left.
26 spots left if you call 646-200-5881. USA Credit Repair, working on your credit for free for 30 days. All because Brad Bernstein said so.
No, because they told me to say so.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
You're not a bad guy after all.
Yeah, I'm not a bad
But can
guy.
we get back to immigration?
I wonder if you can do page 23 as good as I do page 21.
Listen, man.
I wonder.
Brad.
What do you think?
Brad.
I haven't heard it
Brad,
in a long time.
Brad.
Marissa says that
What's my
page
name?
21 is number 1.
Page 21 is number 1.
What's my name?
Pinch.
Pinch right now.
You know what? You're all right. I can't do page 23 as good as page 21. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get back to some immigration questions. We must remind you this is a full-service law firm, though. Rose,
Hello.
How are you?
how are you doing, Rose?
I'm doing okay.
You sure about that?
A bit.
Okay, so let's make it okay for you, all right? At least you'll get a little bit more knowledgeable after Brad answers this question.
Okay.
He's in a good mood for some reasons today.
I'm in a good mood.
Today.
Today.
Yes, he
Today.
is.
Yes.
I'm in a good mood. I'm living life through rose-colored glasses this morning. Everybody should do that at some point in their time.
Rose, get your question in before his mood changes.
Yes, Rose.
Okay.
Did you like
I'm
that?
ready.
Huh? Yes. Okay, go ahead.
I got married last year, May. I was on a regular visa, B1, B2.
Right.
And I got married last year, May. And in November, I did my papers, but I didn't use a lawyer. I did it on my own, me and my husband. And I only sent in the I-130 and the 485. However, 2 weeks after they replied and told me that I should go and do gave me the appointment for December for me to do my
Fingerprints.
fingerprints.
Yes.
I did that, and 2 weeks after, it was flowing. 2 weeks after I...
Rose, I don't mean to interrupt you. Just tell me what is the problem. Get to the problem, and then
Yes.
I'll ask questions if we need to know some facts.
Yes.
We need to back up.
Anyway, after I...
No, just tell me what your question is. I can't go through your whole case because we got to get to other people. Just tell me what your question is.
After everything, They sent me. I did not do my work permit.
Rose, is there a question in here? Just tell me, what is the question?
The question is, after I did my interview, the interview lady told me that she needed 3 things from me. My husband did marry before, but the form,
Rose, one more time. What is the question?
After the interview, how long would it take for me to get my work permit so I could get my social?
There you go. Very good. We love Rose so much. You had the interview, but you should have already received your work permit. Are you talking about renewing the work permit?
No, receiving.
You never got a work permit originally?
No.
Okay, then you need to come in because you should have received it already. Oh, it's because I remember she never filed for it. You never put in the I-765. Put in the I-765 now. It'll take 90 days.
I did.
When did you put it in?
April.
May, June. You should have it by the end of the month.
Okay.
Okay? If you don't have it, if July 31st comes and goes, and you don't have a work permit in your hand, you come see me August 1st.
Okay. And where can I contact you?
All right. The telephone number that you called, and Squeeze will discuss that on his page 23 segment. The telephone number that you called is the number for Spar and Bernstein. So when we said call 1-800-529-5465, that's the number to also call Spar and Bernstein. Same thing.
Okay, thank you.
You're the best, Rose.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Rose. All right, Rose.
All right. She was going to tell our whole life story if I didn't say what is the question.
Okay. We've heard some life stories here.
Yes.
A lot.
I understand that. But you know what? But you know what's interesting? I will tell you this. I only learned to be very succinct after after I went to law school. I used to tell stories forever, and for some reason in law school they're able to teach you how to get through all the mud and just get to the.
You got to be clear and concise.
Clear and concise, and I only became clear and concise after law school. I used to be, if I was, prior to law school, I would have been Rose. I would have been Rose going on and on and on and on and on, like I'm doing right now.
You succinct.
Are you saying suck, synced? What are you saying, suck and sink?
What did you say?
I'm saying succinct. Okay. And you're saying suck the sink, I think. I don't know what you're saying.
Succinct.
Suck the sink. What are you guys talking about?
Suck the sink. I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, why don't you do page 23, Squeeze, and explain to people where...
You're not supposed to tell me to do page 23.
All right, then let's go to...
All right.
But you tell me to do page 21 at the 30 mark.
I didn't tell you.
All right, we have to have a time to do page 23.
No. I do page 23.
When you feel like it.
I'll do it when I sounds very familiar.
I will do it when I damn fine feel like doing it.
Oh, man.
All right.
Anyway, let's get to another call, then we'll come
Georgia.
back, all right? SMGs, stand by, man.
Georgia.
Right.
Georgia.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
No.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
I married March of this year. I already put in my paperwork, but I have a 17-year-old son. I didn't put through his paperwork due to finance. So could I at any time just go ahead and put in his paperwork after mine?
Who sponsored you?
My husband.
You can put it in, but he's going to wait about 2.5 years. If your husband puts it in, it'll be about a year or less, depending on where he is. So your husband should be the one filing for him, not you. And you have to your husband, or if you become a citizen, must file for him before he reaches 21.
Okay, so like even though mine is in, like say maybe in another 3 months or so, can my husband just put in his paperwork?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I got one here that says, "Good morning. A friend of mine." Okay.
Wait. We have a plan.
We have to.
The plan is we go and take calls till 9:45, and at 9:45 we do social media check-in.
You keep saying 12. You're living 3 hours ahead.
I am.
No.
I am. I'm in
No,
Iceland.
that was never the plan.
That was the plan.
Because you want to know what?
What?
We have had people on social media since 9 a.m. that have a life just like everybody else out there.
Right.
And they are people. They're not cartoon characters. They're real people like the people on the phone lines.
Can I?
And you're saying the people on social media should wait until the end
No, what we're
before we
no,
get to their questions.
What we're saying,
I beg to differ.
two things. Number one, what we're saying is that there should be a time when everybody knows we're going to be answering it on every show, so everybody knows this is the time that social media is going to be answered, and we're consistent doing it. And number two, I have just realized that if Squeeze and I are in a gunfight, and we're on the same side, and we make a plan together, we say, okay, on 3, we're going to jump out, and we're going to shoot the bad guys. I will be jumping out on 3 and getting my ass shot, and Squeeze will have decided to have changed the plan.
You want to know why? Because the plan sucked. The plan sucked.
That plan is great. You always jump out on 3.
No.
That's your plan.
Because
What would your plan be?
you all can't listen. This show, yeah, it's the Brad and Squeeze show. But we got to answer everybody's questions.
Can you imagine Squeeze's? All right, Squeeze, we're going to jump out on 3 and we're going to kill the bad guys. 1, 2, 3, and I jump out.
I changed my mind.
Change my mind. I mean,
Yeah, because I don't think the people asking their questions are bad guys.
Because Brad on 2, I think your plan sucked, and I decided not to do it.
Plan sucked. I'm like, come on, they're people too.
All right, let's go to social media.
We got to get everybody involved here. I mean, we talk about everything else. All right, so here we go. All right, so good morning. A friend of mine applied for an FBI report from February through your law firm and has not had an answer yet. Can you shed some light on how long this normally takes?
What is it again?
They applied for an FBI report.
An
from
FBI
February.
takes since February?
Yeah.
And they haven't heard yet? March, April, May. They should have.
About now, right?
They should have heard. If we've done it since February, it should take 3 to 4 months maximum.
So they should call back.
We need to get their information, and let's double and triple check what's going on. And
Okay.
we'll speak with them so that way they can feel assured. And then I also want to know why it's taking so long. It shouldn't take that long.
Right. Speaking about FBI, though, that's federal, right?
It is.
And you guys do federal cases here from the
We
criminal
do
defense.
federal criminal cases a lot, yes. We have flown to Tennessee on insurance fraud case.
Your criminal defense department.
Criminal Defense Department. We have handled cases where right here in New York in federal criminal court where people have been alleged to have been gang members doing serious stuff and those allegations.
What are
were
considered
very
federal
flimsy.
cases, though?
Anything where you broke the federal law.
Okay. So
You can break state law. You can break federal.
But selling
law.
a bag of weed is not federal.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be.
Selling ton loads of
It could be.
cocaine,
Yeah, possession of marijuana.
trafficking guns.
Possession of marijuana is illegal under federal law, and it's also illegal in many states, but not Colorado.
But not Colorado.
But not Colorado.
Well, I
According
heard-
to Dan.
I heard.
Dan seems to know every state where marijuana is legal.
I heard
He
that.
has a list in his wallet.
I heard that.
California, Washington, Oregon.
I heard that. I heard that. I heard that the criminal defense attorneys are very, very, very good at dealing with federal cases.
They are.
Solid.
They are.
So that's the reason why I'm telling everybody out there, if you ever get arrested, especially if it's a federal case, I need for you to reach out to the law offices of Spar Bernstein. And one of the reasons why I would go for them, these guys are former
Federal cases are serious.
district attorneys.
Yeah, but federal cases are serious criminal
They're
cases.
serious cases.
You know, we've had Carmela and our criminal defense department work together on
Speak of the devil.
Speak of Carmela.
on criminal.
Another attorney.
Carmela, is it true that you have worked on federal criminal cases that involve tax? And yes, it is true. So we have Carmela and our criminal defense department work together.
And Carmela is in the tax department.
She is in the tax
So that's
department.
two departments, the criminal defense
Correct.
and the tax
So
department.
we've had people who have been accused of tax frauds, and those are federal cases as well. We've had people accused of insurance fraud. Those are federal cases. We've had people accused of all sorts of things in all sorts of federal courts all over the United States. And we have traveled there to deal with it.
So Spar Bernstein will go wherever it takes them
Correct.
in reference to federal cases
Correct.
to handle them.
Correct.
Hence the good criminal defense department. And we must remind them, as I was saying before, you've got good criminal defense attorneys who are former ADAs, right?
Yes.
Assistant district attorneys. So once again, people, we are here and we're speaking about Spar Bernstein's capacity, a full-service law firm. Remember, you can call them at 1-800-529-5465. We just mentioned Carmela. But Carmela, what exactly do you do in reference to the federal issues here?
Oh, sure. Good morning, everyone. This is Carmela. I'm responsible for the tax department here at Brad Bernstein, and what I do is help people get settlement on their taxes. I have clients that owe thousands of dollars in taxes.
Give me one client.
Sure.
You don't have to say any names. Just give me one client that had very high taxes that they owed the government, and you help them.
Sure. I had a client that was a Uber driver. And as an Uber driver, you are a 1099 employee, so you don't pay taxes.
How much did he owe?
About $50,000.
You owed around $50,000.
As an Uber driver.
Over how many years?
5 years.
5 years. So he had a tax bill of approximately $10,000 each year, and he never paid it or less, but then the interest and the penalties added up over 5 years. It was $50,000, and the guy is probably driving around 24 hours a day.
It wasn't me, I'm an Uber driver.
Can you imagine driving around 24 hours a day as an Uber driver, and every goddamn penny you make is to pay back this $50,000, and you want to basically go over the GW Bridge and literally drive off of it? That's how I would feel. I'd say, it ain't worth it. I'm driving off the goddamn bridge. Because I owe $50,000.
Did you speak with a list?
Yes, I do. When I have saliva in my mouth and I didn't swallow it. I didn't swallow my saliva. I was getting so it's $50,000.
You spoke with Smith. Go on.
It's $50,000. Yes. Seashells.
No.
Seashells.
She.
No, it's C.
No, she sells seashells by the seashore.
But you have to say it faster than that. You're saying it slowly. That's why you can say it.
Seashells by the seashore.
So how much money did you save?
Sure. First thing, and it's good to also hire an attorney in these cases because these cases involving Uber drivers are very complicated.
By the way, I'm sorry.
But I end up saving.
One second. By the way, I'm just laughing because
you shouldn't have stopped.
Carol Anderson, the Tiger, goes, that goddamn bridge.
Been there many times, but I didn't jump.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
I was saying before that it's good to hire an attorney, especially these cases, because it gets very complicated. So this client of mine here was an Uber driver. He owed about $50,000 in taxes, and I was able to get a settlement for $3,000.
$3,000.
Liar.
You don't believe.
Come on. How could you owe the government? The guys who want to kick, these guys can kick your doors down. All right? I mean, this Uber driver owed $50,000, and you settled with the United States government for over $3,000.
Yeah,
and then his taxes are paid in full.
Well, once you pay the $3,000,
his taxes are paid in full.
Yes.
And he's free and clear.
Yes,
$47,000 just gone, just like that.
Yes. One day he could call in. It's a true story.
True story. You know what, folks? I tell you what. Let's put her to the test. The tax department at Spar Bernstein, of course, handled by our attorney, Carmela. Call now. Every single one of you out there that owe taxes right now, she can even file your taxes. I know that much. The number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Carmela, our tax attorney, is here. Many of you owe the government taxes, the state taxes. Let her fight for you. Even if you're a corporation, let her fight for you. Offer and compromise. She can do. She saved the Uber guy $47,000 smackaroos.
Yes.
And I also want to emphasize too, if you own a business and you owe taxes for the business, I handle those cases as well.
And I know that. Very good. And I know that, by the way.
By the way, I'm listening to the way Carmela speaks. Yeah. I don't think she has a list.
No,
I had the list.
You had the list.
Because I had all the saliva.
You're the one who was speaking with all that.
Yeah, because I had a lot of saliva in my mouth. I didn't swallow it, and I didn't want to spit it out on you as I was.
Yeah, for the synonym to the saliva, spit.
Yes.
All right?
That was for you, Tamika.
Yes. All right, I'm protecting you, Carmela.
Oh, thank you.
All right, yes.
So, want to say thanks to Carmela for stopping by right here.
Thank you.
Okay.
And by the way,
and helping out with page 23.
And by the way, it is absolutely free to call Carmela.
Absolutely free.
Yes. Free.
A lot of people think that every time they speak to an attorney, it's going to cost.
It's free.
This tax attorney, 100% free when you do the consultation with her.
Correct.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Thank you so much for being here, Carmela.
Thank you very much.
And saving the Uber driver $47,000.
Much appreciated.
Before you run,
sure.
Give me another bigger case that you have handled.
I had a case where I don't know.
Something over 50. I know. I've heard you save some guy that was above, I think, 100K.
He did 250, I think, was your most.
250, but I'm working on a case so that's higher than that, but I don't want to say. I can't talk about it yet, but this one will blow your mind if I get the settlement on this one. But I have cases.
Yep.
But it's not finalized yet.
Yes. You want to know why?
Next show.
Because Chris is going to say, thanks, Carmela.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carmela.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Carmela, you're awesome. Thank you. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number for Carmela. It's also the number for Spar and Bernstein. It's also the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. What the key to all of this is that you should know that Spar and Bernstein's here to help you. We're here to help you not just with immigration on the radio. We're here to help you with immigration off the radio. And we're here to help you with tax and people who owe tax and all the Uber drivers who may owe tax. There's another solution than making a right-hand turn off the GW Bridge right in the middle at the intersection of the state of New York and the state of New Jersey. There's another solution. Don't do it. Call Carmela. It's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465.
We got
back to social media.
Back to social.
Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, by the way, Christine Bennett is like, you guys have 6 minutes for social media. Thanks.
Okay, thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, they want to let you know they're real people.
They're real
they
people.
Don't want to only have
they're not cartoons. I told you, they're not cartoon characters.
Is that the consensus?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody listens to Squeeze.
So then I think Kimberly has to take note of this because she told me 12:45 social media. She's the one who came up with the schedule.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Kim, can you just, I think.
SMG.
Yeah, let's get
Punch out a question.
It's past.
All right, now we have 4 minutes left. Thanks.
If you've had a green card for 2 years, 8 months, could you go ahead and file for your citizenship? And I'm married to a U.S. citizen.
How long have you had your green card?
2 years, 8 months.
Yes. If you've been married for those 2 years and 8 months to that U.S. citizen and can prove it's a bona fide marriage, yes.
Okay, and quickly, Carrie Curtis says, "Hey, Squeeze, Brad did not finish saying what my friend should do." Yes, he did. Your friend should actually call Brad's office now, 1-800-529-5465.
You're the lady with the FBI report that's still pending, and we're going to look into it.
1-800-529-5465. Okay, go ahead.
A grandmother is now in the U.S. out of status with her grandchild who's 5 years old. How can that child become legal?
Special juvenile immigrant. We talk about it every day. You go into court, you get guardianship, you show that it's not in the child's best interest to be reunited with at least one biological parent who abandoned or neglected that child. It takes 3 months in family court in New York, maybe other states, or a few more months, who knows, and then another 6 months to adjust. In less than a year, kid's got a green card.
How far are they with the priority date?
They're backed up.
Does someone who's overstayed and got married to a U.S. citizen need a provisional waiver?
No, because you can adjust your status here.
Can someone travel outside the U.S. if their application for naturalization was just filed?
Yes.
I would like to find out if I want to adopt my niece and file for her to come here. How do I go about doing so? Do I have to be a citizen?
The answer is yes. You should not go and adopt your niece. You should bring the niece here as an orphan if she qualifies. That's the way to do it. You bring the child here to do the adoption here.
Can you apply for a low-income loan to buy a house if you have a green card? Can this cause a problem?
No, it's not a problem. Go apply for your low-income loan.
My wife is a U.S. citizen. She's sexually abused as a minor by a family member, but no police were involved, just medical records trying to harm herself. Because they don't believe her, do I qualify for U visa?
They don't believe her. Why would they But you were not the victim. Who was the victim here? The wife? Before he even met her when she was a kid. That would not qualify you for a U visa.
Do you have to have good credit to do your immigration paperwork?
No.
No.
No. The answer is no.
No. I'm telling you, it's no.
What are the documents my husband should submit with paperwork? I'm in the States, and I'm also filing a I-130 for my child in Jamaica. He's 9. If the I-130 is approved, do I get a visa for him when he gets to the States, or adjust his status?
Well, the I-130, the child would go into the embassy and get an immigrant visa to enter the United States. And when the child enters the United States with the immigrant visa, a green card will be mailed to the child, provided you pay all the filing fees online. So you do not have to adjust the child's status after he comes, because he's coming with the immigrant visa, which ultimately turns into the green card.
Can I submit my papers without a bank statement?
Yes.
Does your 601A waiver need to be approved before your interview?
Yes.
My friend's priority date is March 6th. How long does she have to wait?
Depends what your category is.
I think that's all the questions for today.
You're pretty good, man.
I am good.
The comments also want
No, I was
please
talking
to stop drinking Red Bull.
I'm talking to
Yes.
SMG. He was pretty good. He really reeled them off.
What about me?
No, you're always good.
Wasn't I good?
That goes without saying. You're
Wasn't I
good.
good giving an answer?
Right. You've been doing this for
All
20
you
years.
have to do is read.
No,
Come on.
hold on. Listen, there have been quite a few SMGs here.
Yes.
All right? This guy's
No,
flowing.
but nobody who does quality SMG work like this guy.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
this guy
He's
does-
good.
this
That's
guy-
all I'm saying.
This guy does quality.
I'm not trying to step on any jeans.
It's
I'm just saying
it's
that.
quality.
He's good. He's
Quality SMG.
Yeah. You should.
I think we should call him QSMG from now on.
I shouldn't have to say to you that you're good. You better
we
be
should
good after
call-
20 years.
What about
Here.
just Q now?
SMGQ.
Like from James Bond.
Yeah, let's make it legal.
Proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.